Hello, you glorious soul. This week we've got the second new moon in Cancer. We've already had one. Why have we got another one? We've just got to go through those final issues to do with nurturing, self-care, home and family. I have to say though, this one is opposing Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility. So we may have a little bit of restriction to deal with, but ultimately we're clearing the way forward. Here's your weekly astrology. Aries, you divine and wondrous creature, how are you doing? We're moving through some tough times and your warrior spirit should be on full energy as Mars is in Aries, so you're back to yourself a little bit. Now this week we do have a new moon in Cancer, which for you is all about home and family and change and shifting. Now that should have already started to happen with the other new moon in Cancer, and you're able now to move into the final straight of change. Now Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, is causing opposition with this new moon, and as we know, Saturn is all about responsibility. It often indicates a father figure, the patriarchy, some kind of big structure that you might kind of want to butt heads with. However, Saturn always rewards people and situations in our life if we take responsibility. So what responsibilities do you need to let go of? Acca the new moon, surrendering any crap you don't need, and what do you need to really go, right, actually, you know, I haven't been as responsible as I could be. You know, if you take hold of the responsibility that is yours and work with it, there should be a big reward. And it's time to let go of anything that doesn't serve your beautiful soul. I mean, that Cancerian energy is quite difficult for you because let's face it, you're normally the one that takes care of everyone. Yeah, we're the babies of the zodiac, so we like, you know, people to take care of us. But when it comes to being heroic, pushing forward and kind of doing what has to be done, you're endlessly doing that. And with Mars there, you've got all the energy in the world, but are you looking after you? Now there is a helping hand along the way this week with Leo Sun, and obviously it's another fire sign, and it's our most creative and generous of spirit and warm and frisky and loving time of the year. So it's a great time to recharge in many ways. So focus on the work you got to do with home and family. Know that you are lovable. Know that you deserve to have the creativity, the wonder and the love that this Leo Sun is going to bring you, and that you have it within you to cast out your desires and achieve that. It's all there for you, baby. You just got to know it and trust it and deal with the responsibilities that you have to. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. Hold on, I'll shuffle. Aries, Aries, Aries. Divine, wondrous, glorious Aries. Let's have a look. Okay, Aries, what guidance? Well, that one flew out of the pack. And that is the King of Swords. Well, actually, that reminds me of that Saturn energy. It's somebody who's like, is not wavered by your fabulous charm, but just wants you to kind of play by the rules, which we don't really like that, do we? Let's face it. Anyway, I mean, if you're not into tarot and you're still watching, boom, boom, shakalaka. There is the home and family card. And this is talking to you about change and transformation and celebration. And guess what? Exactly as the new moon tells you, it's a brand new start. And you are the magician. You have all the tools you need to create your destiny. Do you believe you're a magician? Do you know that you have that power within you? You do. And the magician is reminding you of that and saying, this is a new start. This new moon, you're crossing through to a brand new world. But please believe that you have the ability with what you think and with what you speak. Your words are spells. You can create what you desire. Yes, there has been old pain, and that may come up with this new moon, connected to a father figure, connected to where you felt controlled in the past and you didn't like it, or you felt emotionally someone was restricting you. But you know what? As I always say, guess what? That's a minor arcana card, and the magician is a major card. You have got a lot of changes coming. Be patient. Enjoy the meantime. The magician within you is plotting your future as we speak. Take care, gorgeous one. Come see me on Instagram at Michele Knight. I would love to see you there. Speak to you soon. Hi gorgeous, before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings, I don't do them anymore, but for over 20 years I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly hand-pick. So check out the film, let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope, it's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that?
I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.